At that time, the world-honored one raised his golden arms and touched the head of Bodhisattva Ksitigarbha, Mahasattva. Then he said, "Ksitigarbha, your divine power is inconceivable. Your benevolent and compassionate heart is inconceivable. Your wisdom is inconceivable. Your eloquence is inconceivable. Even if the Buddhas from the 10 directions were to explain and praise your qualities for thousands or millions of eons, they could not exhaust them. Ksitigarbha, remember what I speak of today in triastriums of heaven, where thousands, millions, and billions of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, heavenly beings, dragons, and others gather together. I entrust to you the beings of the heavens and the human worlds, who are still within the 3 realms, dwelling in the burning house of samsara. Do not let them fall into evil paths, even for a single day and night, much less into the 5 endless hells or the Avicii hell, where they would suffer hardships for thousands, millions, or billions of eons without any escape. Ksitigarbha, the beings in Jambudvipa have unstable minds and are prone to evil. Even when they develop a good intention, it quickly fades. When they encounter evil conditions, their unwholesome tendencies grow with every thought. Therefore, I manifest in hundreds, thousands, or billions of forms, responding to their various dispositions to help and liberate them. Ksitigarbha, today I sincerely entrust the multitudes of humans and heavenly beings to you. In future times, if any heavenly being or good man or good woman, even with the tiniest root of goodness in the Buddha Dharma, as small as a hair, a speck of dust, a grain of sand, or a drop of water, you should use your spiritual power to protect them. Support them in cultivating the supreme path and never allow them to retreat or fall away. Moreover, Ksitigarbha, in future times, if any heavenly or human beings, due to karmic retribution, are about to fall into evil paths, and just as they reach the gates of hell, they can recite a Buddha's name, a Bodhisattva's name, or even a line or verse from a Mahayana Sutra. You should use your divine power and skillful means to rescue them. Manifesting your limitless forms at the site, shatter the hells for them and enable them to be reborn in heaven to experience wondrous bliss. At that time, the world-honored one spoke a verse. Those heavenly beings and humans now and in the future, I sincerely entrust them all to you. With great spiritual power and skillful means, rescue them all from falling into evil paths. At that moment, Bodhisattva Ksitigarbha Mahasattva knelt, placed his palms together, and said to the Buddha, "World-honored one, please do not be concerned. In future times, if any good man or good woman shows even a single moment of reverence toward the Buddha Dharma, I shall use hundreds or thousands of skillful means to help them gain liberation from birth and death. Those who hear about virtuous actions and practice them mindfully will naturally never regress from the path to unsurpassed enlightenment." Present at the assembly was a bodhisattva named Empty Space Store, who asked the Buddha, "World-honored one, since coming to Triastramesa heaven, I have heard you praise the inconceivable spiritual power of Bodhisattva Ksitigarbha. In the future, how many benefits may a good man or good woman or any heavenly being or dragon receive if they hear this sutra, hear Ksitigarbha's name, or venerate his image? Please, world-honored one, speak briefly for the benefit of present and future beings." The Buddha said to Bodhisattva Empty Space Store, "Listen carefully. I shall explain. In the future, if any good man or good woman sees the image of Ksitigarbha, hears this sutra, recites it, or offers fragrant flowers, food, clothing, or precious jewels, and praises, gazes at, reverently worships him, they will receive 28 kinds of benefits: protection by heavenly beings and dragons, daily increase of good karma due to opportunities to do good deeds increases, accumulation of noble causes, irreversible progress toward Bodhi, abundance of food and clothing, freedom from illness, safety from floods, fire, and disasters, protection from theft or robbery, respect from all beings, support from ghosts and gods, women reborn as men, women reborn as daughters of kings or ministers, good physical appearance and features, rebirth in heavenly realms, rebirth as a king, knowledge of past lives, fulfillment of all wishes, joy among family and relatives, elimination of calamities, eradication of karmic obstacles, ease in traveling anywhere, peaceful and happy dreams, liberation of deceased relatives, enjoyment of blessings from past lives, praise from Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, intelligence and sharp faculties, a compassionate and merciful heart, ultimate realization of Buddhahood. Moreover, Bodhisattva, empty space store in present and future times. If heavenly beings, dragons, ghosts, or gods hear the name of Ksitigarbha, see his image, or hear of his past vows and practices, and praise, venerate, and make offerings, they will receive 7 benefits: swift ascension to sagehood, elimination of evil karma, protection from all Buddhas, irreversible progress toward Bodhi, growing the power of your good karma, wisdom, or spiritual foundation, knowledge of past lives, ultimate realization of Buddhahood. At that time, countless Buddhas from the 10 directions, along with great bodhisattvas, gods, dragons, and 8 divisions, gathered to hear Shakyamuni Buddha proclaim the great divine power of Bodhisattva, Ksitigarbha, which was inconceivable, and exclaimed that it had never been known before. Then, in triastrams of heaven, a rain of fragrant flowers, celestial garments, jewels, and precious ornaments showered down as offerings to Shakyamuni, Buddha, and Bodhisattva, Ksitigarbha. All those present paid their respects again, bowed with joined palms, and peacefully departed.